And another thing, it looks as if Pop Smoke's album Faith, before I get off of here, Faith hit number one. And debuted at number one in the Billboard album charts. And you know what? It's just sad to me because this man can't really enjoy his success. And it's just annoying seeing like hip hop talents, you know, not being able to really enjoy their success. And it feels like the record companies out here really just capitalize off of these people's deaths. And I'm tired of seeing hip hop artists being successful after they're dead and reaching number one after they're dead, and these record labels benefiting from hip hop artists going to jail and stuff like that, y'all. It's just bothering me. You know, it's like, you know, what does the number one really mean for Pop Smoke? This man can't see it. He's not here anymore. It's sad, y'all. And, you know, I just said, this is a totally different subject. I said I was about to get off, but I wanted to I just seen this pop down my timeline, and it kind of just triggered me. It had me thinking about stuff because it's just like, y'all, you know, life is short. And it's so sad, you know, for the most part, to see so many young people, whether they're hip hop artists or not, that's being killed or gunned down because of jealousy in their own neighborhoods, because of jealousy of the people that's around them, because of love triangles, because of all of this shit. And it's so sad because people on this planet really gravitate towards these things like chains and cars and clothes and all these different things, and you can really never take any of this stuff with you. And it's unfortunate that Pop Smoke got robbed the way that he did because these materialistic bums decided to steal from him and kill him for no real reason. Like, there was no reason for this young man to not be able to see his dreams. And it's just sad to see that he hit number one, because what does it mean? You know, it may be nice for Pop Smoke's camp and his family, but really, they really want their son back. They really want their brother back. You know what I mean? That's more of a number one than somebody getting a number one on a Billboard chart. Like, it's just so, and it's like these record labels, they just capitalizing off of these singers and these not just singers, but I'm gonna say, just get straight to the point, off of these rappers and hip hop artists' death. And I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing these record labels benefiting off of these rappers' deaths out here. We've losing a lot of people, whether it's old school and new school hip hop artists, and they are just banking in and cashing the F out on these people. And it's just sad, y'all. It's sad, you know. And I know there's no disrespect towards, of course, his family or anything like that. I know that they are going to try to continue his legacy because this young man went after his goals, and he's very talented, and his music should still be out even with him not being here posthumously. But it's just me talking about record labels and how the music business work and how shiesty it is. It's like, y'all put in so much effort to promote and put out music from an artist after they're dead. Why don't y'all have that same effort and energy to protect them while they're alive? Why is there not a real solid security team to make sure these people are protected? Why is there not health care for these people so they can stay alive and make sure that they're being taken care of after their album is done with the label? Why is that? And why is it that y'all always, you know, go hard and go in and trying to share and support and promote when an artist is dead? Why? Because death sells better than people living. And that is sickening to see. It's sickening to see it. And I've seen it come down my timeline, and I just wanted to say that because it bothers me. Like, people like, oh yeah, he number one. Okay, but he's in a casket. He's in the ground. He can't enjoy this. He's gone. His spirit is gone. He can't enjoy this anymore. This is a bunch of earthly shit. You know, you can't take none of these numbers with you. You can't take none of this stuff off the internet with you. You can't take any of this shit with you. Everything we got, we rented. You know, motherfuckers be like, I own this house. You don't really own this house. You renting that shit. When you leave, it's still gonna be there. You just not gonna be there. You feel me? It's all fake. You know? It just bothers me. I don't know if I'm tripping. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I just feel like these record labels really, these days, even more so, really be benefiting off of hip-hop artists' deaths. And it's like, I could go down an entire damn near encyclopedia of dead rappers who've been shot and killed, and the record labels are just benefiting from it and just putting out posthumous album here, posthumous album there, this, and this. Like, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, could y'all, I know it's not just the artist benefiting from the family. I know the record label is benefiting from this. You know what I mean? So it just kind of bothers me. It kind of bothers me. And it's like, I know that the family still deserves to eat. Their family, they were working hard to provide for their family, so their family does deserve to eat. But it's just, I don't know, it's just something eerie, and it be making me feel like some of these hip hop artists be getting set up, like for real, because it's just so weird. It's so weird to me that every time a hip hop artist is hitting and doing it, all of a sudden they just dropping dead, and these kids, they ain't even making out of their 20s, man. It's sickening, yo. And everybody be so happy and so proud to boast about a dead rapper going number one. Why can't he be alive and go number one? Why is we celebrating these people once they're dead? Why is there not protection around these hip hop artists? And I know sometimes, you know, people will say it's because of their lifestyle, the gang lifestyle, this, and this. But for the most part, when people are signed to record labels like a Pop Smoke or any of these other artists that's actually signed to a record label, not talking about people that's not signed to labels and stuff like that, but when you making big money like that, why is there not a record label making sure that there is a security team to make sure this person is safe, knowing that they have a target on their back? These hip hop artists have targets on their back, and there's literally nothing being done. And then all of a sudden you get a call, or you go on the shade room, or you whatever, and you're seeing that this person got their head blown off. They're gonna got killed. Somebody done robbed them. So you know what I mean? And the record label is just, oh, we're so sad about their passing, but we got a new product for you. And it's like, I can't buy this shit. Like, I want to support the family, but I'd rather sit there and send some money to a GoFundMe, because I really don't want to pay these people who capitalize, these people to, you know, what it comes off to, and I'm going to say just in general, to capitalize off of a music artist's death, you know? Like, it comes off that way. And I'm going to say allegedly over and over again. I'm not saying that that's facts, but it just looks that way. And it's just sad that the most marketing and most marketable tool out there for a hip-hop artist is jail and death, jail and murder. Like, it's just like, can they smell the roses while they're alive? Literally. Like, can they get their just due? You know, I just went on this rant because it was just I just feel it in my spirit. And sometimes when I'm on this podcast, I might be like on some, yo, we about to wrap up the show, but then I might just feel something and be like, you know what, let me get this off my chest too, because I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing so many young people dying and being killed, whether they're men, whether they're women. We've had female artists that's been murdered in this industry this past year as well. Hip hop artists being killed and shot. People drug overdosing. Like, the stuff that they be feeding these kids out here is completely toxic. You know, back in the day when Tupac and Biggie got killed, it was nothing to celebrate. It was sad. People were mourning. People were upset. Nowadays, it's like when people get killed, it's like a celebration. They're like, hey, yeah, another post-Amish motherfucker. Like, come on, y'all. Like, this is nothing to celebrate, man. This is nothing to celebrate. If anything, we need to start, and these hip-hop artists out here, they need to start, you know, really discussing these contracts with these labels to make sure that they're safe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had seen some other stuff about another hip hop artist and his girlfriend, and people breaking into the house and trying to shoot him and stuff like that. That has to be horrifying to live that life. It has to be horrifying to know, just because you want to talk on a microphone and get some lyrics and some poetry out on a microphone over a beat, you got to watch your back to make sure you don't get shot down for it. It's like, what the hell, man? Like, it's just, it's absolutely ridiculous. And that's, you know, that's just me. You know, that's just me. That's just how I feel. You know? If you guys like this clip, make sure you guys check out my full podcast, available right now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It's the DJ Jericho Podcast, where I talk about entertainment news, gossip, and much, much more. Make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button right now on YouTube. Hit that bell, okay, so you guys can be notified next time I upload. I got a ton of videos I'm always dropping. I want to make sure you guys are notified. So hit the bell, hit the thumbs up, comment, interact, y'all. Don't be afraid. It's the DJ Jericho Podcast. I appreciate y'all. Peace.